Hey Zachary, this is Larry Powell. I just wanted to follow up. You had made a comment on my post I'd made in kitchen and bath remodeling a couple days ago about this free video that I was doing for people. I apologize for the delay in getting this to you. I posted it in a couple other groups as well, and I had a pretty overwhelming response, so it's taken me a little bit to get all these filmed. Also, I just want to apologize for any background noise you may hear today. With COVID and everything going on, the kids are home from daycare, so you might hear some kids screaming and stuff in the background, so I apologize for that. That's generally not how it goes working from home. So jumping into this today, what I'm going to do is give you a quick website audit, go over what your website looks like as far as rankings and what you could do to improve those rankings. Then we're going to jump into the big three, which is content, backlink, and citations. And what those can do for your business as far as rankings and generating new leads. Then we're going to look at what your competition looks like and what you guys would have to do to pass them up. So first off, looking at your guys' site, it's a pretty kick-ass site. I mean, you can tell you spent some money on this. It looks really nice, well-built site. Web Design Charlotte, they did a fantastic job on this for you. So recommendations I do have for your site. They're pretty minor, but it's definitely stuff that could help with overall conversions once people are getting to your site, and then definitely rankings as well. So as far as conversions goes, phone numbers, click to call buttons are very important on websites these days because people are doing mobile search so often, and oftentimes they're just looking for that business that's the easiest to get a hold of. Being in the first page of Google search definitely helps with that. Because 75% of people aren't going past the first page of Google search. So having your page on that first 10 sets of results is definitely important, but making it easier for them to get a hold of you is equally as important. So having a click to call button will definitely help with that. Another thing you could do is have a contact form up here near the top of your site. By having that here, it makes it to where people don't have to search around your website trying to find that contact form. Most of the time people are getting quotes from 5, 6 different businesses for who can do this the cheapest or the most high quality job. So by having that on here where they're not having to search around for it will definitely help you out with your conversions as well. Getting into the big three, content. So Google looks at over 200 different ranking factors when determining which website takes that top spot in Google search. And content is one of the biggest ones that we can influence. And so with that content, what I really try to strive for with my clients is at least 1,000 to 1,500 words of content, sometimes more depending on what your competition has. But I found that sweet spot is that 1,000 to 1,500 words. With that content, you also want to make sure you have the search terms you want to be found for listed in that content. So just an example, kitchen remodeling, Charlotte, North Carolina is a search term I found today. It has 200 searches per month. And if we're searching your site here today, let's just look and see if you have that at all. So you don't have that listed a single time within your content. Actually, I didn't get the whole. There, okay, yeah. So we don't have that listed a single time within your content. So what you're doing there is you're not telling Google that this is something that you're trying to get out to people, that this is a service you offer. And so by doing that, you're actually, Google's missing out on your site. So when people make these searches in Google search, Google's going to pull up all the websites that are relevant to that search term. So if you have that listed in your content, that tells Google, okay, this is something that they talk about on their site. We want to get the most relevant information out to potential searchers. Let's make sure we pull that site up in those search results. And there's definitely more search terms out there that you can be optimized for, but having just simple things like that within your content will definitely help that out. So looking at the search results today, so like I said, this has 200 searches per month. What we're going to do here is just give you a brief overview of what we're seeing in Google, look at the competition and what you guys would have to do for each different site. So looking at the Google search results, first thing we're seeing is the GMB or 3-pack. This is very valuable territory for your business. There's a couple different factors for how you get your business in here, but the big one is citations, the second one out of the big three. Citations is your business name, address, and phone number listed on the web. You can find some great citation sources for your business like a free Yelp page, a Yellow Book page, even your Facebook page if you list your address on there. These all count as citation sources for your business. We actually have some tools that we use called Whitespark. What this allows us to do is look at the different citation sources that each business has and then compare them so we know how many we need to add for your business. So we can see here, Howie R&R, you guys currently have 9 citation sources, and we can actually go through here and see the exact citations that you already have pulling up for your business. So these are all the 9 that you currently have. And then we can see what your competition has. And what's nice about this is so we can see that Signature Home and Kitchen and Bath Remodeling, they have 14. Case Design and Remodeling Charlotte has 52. So we can actually go through here, compare the ones that you have compared to what they have, and we can actually submit to these exact citation sources straight from this website. This is a paid tool. I think it's like $20 a month to be able to look up the same information as me. So if that's something you're wanting to do, this is a great resource to go through there and do that. So the next big factor for how you get your business into this is your organic rankings. So where your business sits organically in these search results plays a lot of weight in being in this top 3. So looking at the search results, you're not on the first page for this. We'll get into the reasoning behind that here momentarily. So looking at the top ranked site, we have Case Charlotte. And the reason why we're not looking at Home Advisor here today is because Google really prefers to rank a small business owner over these large national sites, because these guys are direct competitors with Google's paid ads. If you're going to be spending for leads, Google would really prefer you to be doing that with their paid ads rather than going with Home Advisor. So as long as your site is built out, it has good content on there and is well optimized, you're going to rank above these guys 9 out of 10 times. So looking at Case Charlotte, thought I had them pulled up. Okay, looks like we have to pull them up again real quick here. Sorry about that. Stuff changes sometimes as I'm going through these. So as we're going through this page here, we can see it does look really nice. Content wise, this is really all the content they have here. They have a little bit listed in these spots here, but still not a lot of content on here either. So very doable to pass these guys up for content. Looking at the back end of their site, this is where we get into what's known as backlinks. And the best way to describe what a backlink is it's kind of like a high school popularity contest. And so you have, let's say, 2 different websites. We'll say website A and website B. And website A is the most popular kid in school, and website B is the least popular kid. And what website B is trying to do is get popularity votes from website A to make him more popular and bring up his popularity, and in this case, look more popular in Google's eyes. So for you guys, you really want to be targeting backlinks for your website that are niche relevant, so something related to kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, any of the services you are offering. And that's going to carry a lot more weight in Google's eyes than if you guys were to go after a backlink from your local Pizza Hut, because you guys aren't slinging pizzas. So you really want to go after the niche relevant. Looking at what your competition currently has, so they have 1,600 backlinks. They're ranking for 2,700 different keywords, and they're getting 902 people per month to their website. We can actually go through here and see the exact keywords that they're ranking for. So you can see kitchen remodeling Charlotte, 200 searches per month. They're in the number 2 position, and they're getting 33 people per month to their website for that. Bath and Remodel Charlotte, 250 searches per month. They're in the 3rd position. They get 29 people per month to their website for that. So there's a lot of potential here for your business just by getting these search terms into your content and then really focusing on the backlinks for your business. Looking at the next one. So after them was Palmer Custom Builders. And this just got all messed up. I had this all set up before I started this, so then everything got screwed up here, so I apologize. But we can pull this up really quick. So we can see for this website, they have 1,700 backlinks. They're getting found for 2,100 keywords, and they're getting 466 people per month. We can look at all the different keywords they're being found for. So a lot of the same ones: kitchen remodeling, kitchen remodel Charlotte. So what I really like to do for keywords is I like to do service plus city. So if you guys are wanting to do kitchen remodeling Charlotte, North Carolina, that's perfect. If you wanted to do, home remodel Charlotte, that's perfect. But those tend to have the most buyer intent behind them. So for you to rank for something like custom home additions, While that might generate you some search traffic, generally that's going to be a national keyword, so it's going to take you a lot longer to see the results, and it's not going to be as customer driven. So I like to really find something that's niche or service plus city. So this is what we have for these guys. Looking at your website compared to them, this is what you guys are currently ranking at right now. So you guys don't have any backlinks currently, indexed for your website. Keywords you're currently being found for. These are what you guys are currently being found for. So R&R renovations, R&R Charlotte, R&R cabinetry, and R&R plumbing. So you definitely do have some search volume behind these. I don't know if these are the search terms you actually want to be found for, but this is what you guys are actually being found for currently. So again, just to kind of summarize everything, first off, a couple tweaks to your site just to really help with the conversions once people are getting to your site. And then, high quality content with your good keywords in there that would really help you guys pull up in the search results for those search terms. Next is going to be for you guys' Google My Business page, really driving those citations towards this, and making sure that you're beating out what your competition has. So, for the most one, highest citation sources, I believe, was like 52. We want to beat our competition out in every way possible, so I'd go for at least like 80 of them. Get those indexed and really get them driven towards that GMB page to start moving you guys up into this 3-pack, and then organic rankings. So going after those high trust flow, high quality, high popularity backlinks that will really drive a lot of relevancy towards your website and tell Google that this is a site people want to know about. If you have any questions on this, definitely feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you out however I can. Thank you.